Welcome, dear friends. Today's podcast is part of a new series based on the spiritual classic, Divine Intimacy, Meditations on the Interior Life for Every Day of the Liturgical Year by Father Gabriel of St. Mary Magdalene, OCD. In this episode, we will focus on how sanctity is found in faithfully fulfilling our daily duties in union with God's will. Whether it's washing the dishes or folding the laundry in your home, patiently enduring traffic on your way to work so you can support your family, or waking up early to pray morning prayer as a secular Carmelite, in the mundane or the boring, everything done with love and trust can lead us to sanctity. Now let us begin our journey into Father Gabriel's profound spiritual insights.
Welcome back, everyone, to our deep dive into divine intimacy.
Glad to be back.
With Father Gabriel, we've been walking this path to sanctity.
Right.
And it's surprising how much of it is just like right in front of us in everyday life.
Yeah, it really is.
So today we're going to explore how we can achieve sanctity by embracing our daily duties.
Exactly, those daily duties.
As expressions of God's will. And it's funny because Father Gabriel calls them these terrible daily duties.
The things that we try to maybe avoid, if we can be honest.
Yes, exactly. And when I first read this section, it was like, okay, I need to kind of like look at this a little differently.
Yeah, Father Gabriel really does a good job of challenging us to see things in a new way.
Yes, he does.
And he lays this foundation, starting with John 14.15.
Right.
If you love me, keep my commandments. And it sounds so simple, right?
Yeah.
But it's profound because, it's not just about following rules out of obligation.
Right, it's about love.
It's about love.
It's about love for God.
Absolutely. And that's how we live out our love for God in a real way.
Yes, and that's what Father Gabriel is getting at, is that true love for God.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't just these grand gestures.
Right.
The extraordinary things it's about.
Aligning our will with God's will, even in those little things.
Yes.
And I think about this a lot in Carmelite spirituality.
Okay.
There's this emphasis on attentiveness, being present in the moment, and whether that's through prayer or just even through doing seemingly mundane tasks.
Yeah.
The key is to do it with a loving heart and knowing that God is present in those moments.
I used to think that sanctity was for priests and nuns, people who led really like austere lives.
Sure.
And I was so focused on what I should be doing that I missed what was right in front of me.
Right.
The beauty of it all.
So easy to fall into that trap.
Yes.
But Father Gabriel brings us back, and he reminds us that holiness is not about our state in life, but about our disposition of heart.
Yes,
and he has this great quote, "Sanctity properly consists only in conformity to God's will expressed in a constant and exact fulfillment of the duties of our state in life."
That was huge for me, that quote, because it made me realize my vocation as a listener's vocation role is just as much a path to sanctity as any other.
That's right.
It's about faithfully living out that calling with love and attention.
Yeah, and that's so encouraging because it means that holiness is available to anyone.
Yes.
It's not about changing your circumstances.
Right.
It's about changing your perspective.
Yes, absolutely. And Father Gabriel even gives examples of what this looks like in different states of life.
Right.
Religious life, priesthood families, workplace social interactions.
And that's what makes his message so universal.
Yes.
It doesn't matter what your specific circumstances are.
Yes. So as you're listening to this, think about what are those duties of your state in life that God is calling you to fulfill.
What are those unique things for you in your everyday life?
Yes, exactly. And how can you look at those and approach them differently?
And see them as opportunities to grow closer to God.
Yes, because it's more than just a to-do list, right?
Absolutely.
It's seeing all of this through the lens of faith.
And seeing that God's will is in all of the circumstances of our life.
Yes.
Even those things that maybe seem small or insignificant.
And I love that quote that Father Gabriel pulls in from Saint Therese of Lisieux.
Yeah, such a great quote.
Everything is a grace.
Wow.
What a shift in perspective.
It really is.
I know I'm guilty of it, complaining about traffic or
we've all been there.
dishes in the sink.
Yeah.
But Saint Therese is reminding us that even those little annoyances
Absolutely.
can be opportunities for growth.
It's about choosing to see God's hand even when it's difficult.
Yes.
Can you think of a time when maybe you went through something challenging, but it helped you to grow in some way?
Oh, so many times.
Yeah.
I remember when...
And it really is amazing how God can use even those seemingly insignificant moments, to help us grow spiritually.
Yeah, and that's what Father Gabriel wants us to remember, that everything can be a gift if we let God work through it.
That's right. And he then focuses on two really important virtues.
Okay.
Punctuality and perseverance.
Okay, so when you hear punctuality, what do you think of?
Yeah.
I think of being on time, like managing my schedule.
Right.
But Father Gabriel kind of takes it a step further.
Yes, he does.
Doesn't he?
He does.
He says it's about approaching our duties with attentiveness and a desire to please God.
Exactly. It's being present in the moment,
Mm-hmm.
Putting your heart into whatever it is you're doing, no matter how small the task.
Like even washing the dishes or folding laundry.
Yeah, those everyday things.
It can be an act of love.
Absolutely. And then there's perseverance, that commitment to staying the course even when we face difficulties.
Oh, yeah. And that can be tough.
It definitely can be.
Because sometimes I'm just like, do I have to do this again?
Right. You get tired, you get discouraged.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe you even get bored with whatever it is you have to do.
Right.
But that's when perseverance is so important.
It is.
Because it's about staying faithful even when you don't feel like it.
Mm-hmm.
Pushing through those times of dryness, the monotony, the temptation to give up.
Yes, and sometimes it's like an uphill battle.
It really can feel that way.
Yeah.
But that brings us back to that idea of seeing everything as grace.
Okay.
Because it's often in those moments when we're feeling weak and inadequate that we're really open to God's grace.
And we have to ask for his help.
Exactly. We have to lean on him.
Yeah.
And that leads us to this beautiful point that Father Gabriel makes about beginning again.
I love this concept.
Yeah.
Because we're going to mess up. We're going to stumble.
We are human.
Yes, exactly.
It's going to happen.
And sometimes that can be really discouraging.
It can, and it can make us feel like giving up completely. Yes. But Father Gabriel offers encouragement.
Mm-hmm.
He says, don't get stuck in that discouragement. Begin again each day with humility, recognizing your need for God's grace.
And that's the beautiful thing about God.
Yes.
Is no matter how many times we fall,
yes,
he's always there to pick us back up.
Right. It's that reminder of his infinite mercy and forgiveness.
And I think about how that theme runs through Scripture, too.
Oh, absolutely.
We see it with King David, crying out to God for forgiveness.
And in the Gospels.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus constantly forgiving those who had strayed.
The woman caught in adultery.
Yes.
Peter denying Christ.
The prodigal son.
Yes.
So many examples.
It's a beautiful reminder that God's love is always greater
than our failings.
Absolutely. And that gives us the courage to keep going.
Yes.
To keep beginning again.
To keep trying.
Yeah.
And it's not about being perfect.
It's not.
It's about continually surrendering.
It's surrendering to God's grace.
Yes. And as we do that,
those terrible daily duties that maybe felt like burdens can be transformed.
They really can. It's amazing what love can do.
Yes. It gives us the strength to persevere, the humility to begin again.
Yes.
And the joy to find God.
And I love that emphasis on joy in Carmelite spirituality.
Yes.
That intimate union with God in every aspect of our lives.
And when we have that interconnection, it spills over into everything we do.
It does. Our relationships, our work, the way we interact with others.
Yes. We become more patient, more compassionate.
Our lives are filled with that peace and joy.
That comes from walking with God.
Yes.
And it affects those around us.
Absolutely. It does. Think about the people that you admire, for their holiness. Often it's not about their accomplishments. It's about their faithfulness in those daily things.
Yeah. It's their presence, their kindness, their humility.
It's a reflection of their relationship with God.
Exactly. And it all comes from embracing the ordinary.
Right.
Finding God in those little things, letting him transform them.
And I always think about the story of Saint Therese of Lisieux when she was assigned to work in the laundry.
Oh, yeah.
What a humble task.
Yeah, it would have been so easy to just do it and complain.
And resent it.
Yes.
But she embraced that work with love, and saw it as an opportunity to serve God.
I love that.
It said that she would even kiss the laundry as she worked, offering it up as a prayer.
That is so beautiful.
It really is such a great example.
And it shows that it doesn't matter what we're doing, it's how we're doing it.
That's right.
It's the love and devotion we bring to it.
Exactly.
And so as you think about your own life,
yeah,
I want you to consider this question from Father Gabriel.
Okay.
How can you transform those terrible daily duties into opportunities for love and union with God?
Such a powerful question.
It is.
It challenges us to look at our lives with new eyes.
Yes. And it's a challenge that's worth taking on.
It is, because it leads us to that deeper intimacy with God. You know, one thing that stands out to me about Father Gabriel is that he really emphasizes the importance of cultivating our interior life.
Yes.
It's not about outward appearances. It's about nurturing that inner space where we connect with God.
And I love how he doesn't say we have to spend hours in prayer each day.
Right.
You know, he gives us practical advice
He does.
on how to integrate prayer into our daily routines.
Even in those little moments.
Like on your commute to work.
Yeah.
While you're washing the dishes.
Taking a walk, waiting in line.
Yes.
It's about being intentional.
And as we do that, that connection with God starts to influence everything else.
Our interactions become more patient, more compassionate. Our work becomes more meaningful.
We're more present to the needs of others.
Yes, and those daily duties become opportunities for grace and growth.
I love that.
It really is beautiful.
It is, yeah. It's amazing how, like, a little shift can change everything.
Yeah, and that's really the heart of Father Gabriel's message, isn't it? Embracing the present moment.
Yeah.
Finding God right here, right now, in the ordinary.
Yes, and in the difficult times, too.
Exactly. Not just the mountaintop experiences, but when we're struggling, when things are dry.
When we just don't want to do the dishes.
Yeah, exactly. It's in those times that we really grow. You know, we lean on God. We depend on his grace.
Yes, and you know what I love about this?
What's that?
Is that this message is for everyone.
Yeah.
You know, whether you're super devout.
Right.
Or maybe you're feeling kind of distant from God.
Or you're not even sure if holiness is possible. It's for everybody.
It is, because Father Gabriel reminds us that God's love is unconditional.
Absolutely.
And that his mercy is limitless.
Yeah, and he's patiently waiting for us.
He is.
To turn back to him.
Always.
To begin again.
Yes, and we don't have to do it alone.
We have the church, we have the communion of saints.
We have each other.
And most importantly, we have God's grace.
So if you're feeling lost or overwhelmed, just remember that God sees you.
He does.
He loves you.
He wants you to be holy.
He does more than we even want it for ourselves.
That's right.
It's true.
And he's given you everything you need.
He has. And it can start with just like trying to embrace those daily duties a little more.
With a little more love.
Yes.
A little more trust.
Yeah. I am so grateful for Father Gabriel's wisdom.
Me too.
These insights have been incredible.
Really thought-provoking.
Yes. And before we go, I want to share one last thought from him.
Okay.
He writes, "All I have to do at every moment and under all circumstances is to say a generous yes to your sweet, lovable will."
Wow. What a beautiful way to put it.
It is.
Just surrendering completely to God.
Yes.
To his love.
Yes. And may we all try to do that.
Yeah.
To embrace that invitation.
Find God in the ordinary.
And let him transform our lives.
Until next time, may God bless you.
And guide you on your journey.
Thank you for spending this time with us today, reflecting on the wisdom of the Carmelite saints. I hope these words have inspired and uplifted you. Until next time, may God bless us and keep us close to his heart. Take care and see you soon.